Welcome back to another video. This is the Spider-Man 3, the figure that everybody has been waiting for because, I mean, just look at it. I absolutely love Venom and I've always loved the black suit. I think it's one of the best ones. So let's have a look. It says Spider-Man here. We've got Venom. We've got the different hands. We've got obviously Peter's mask and then obviously Peter's proper face there. This is Spider-Man. We've got a lovely picture there. It's like, oh, you can add Venom here. And I thought it was a separate head originally. But then you've got the actual figure itself, the information if you want to pause to read. And then there we go. We've got a really nice picture of Spider-Man. At the top is the logo. At the bottom is just the details. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. If you want to have a quick look of what he gets in the box, the hands, the Venom face, obviously the figure and the mask. And here is Spider-Man. I absolutely love the texture of the figure. While trying to get him to stand up, I was generally kind of curious to see if he would stand up properly, but I really love the texture. I just kind of really wish it was the same sort of like level of texture was on his legs, but unfortunately it's kind of not. So it feels like they've missed a mark on this one, but we can see the spider symbol. We can see the lines all going up and down on his like arms. Like it feels really, really cool. His emo-ish type hair, where I love the fact that it's already like leaning to the side where you could easily just adjust it. But yeah, if you're thinking Bully Maguire, absolutely fantastic. But I really love what is coming from it. Like you've got the joints, which look okay as well. You've got joints up here. You've also got the butterfly joints around his arms. But yeah, his face looks absolutely like, it really does look like Toby, which I'm actually generally surprised that they actually did it really, really well. You can see everything works perfectly. It just works. I like this figure. I really like the suit as well. It looks fantastic. Kind of going old school. We have like blank legs, which I generally really don't like. I really wish like the webbing was all over the legs. I think that would have been absolutely perfect. But the boots are, at least for some strange, bizarre reason, at least the boots are. On the back is very, very simple. Like I like the way, I don't know if you can see it, but just here where the ball joints are, or at least the joints, they are fantastic. Like, you know, it works really, really well there. And it's not like some sort of, like it overlaps and it takes away. Like you wouldn't really be able to tell, and I wouldn't from this angle. But yeah, even like the legs here, you know, normal like joints. Again, I really wish they used the same material for this on his actual legs. It would have been perfect. And then we can see just around the belt area, or just underneath part of the spider leg, you can see that there's more webbing. And again, there's some on there. Like there isn't any on this side. Oh, we'll see in a second. As I was briefly saying, like there's no webbing just underneath this arm and on there, which is a little bit kind of a shame. But I really like the fact that the webbing actually lines up. The lines are absolutely perfect. And then we can see that he's got the butterfly joints as well as the neck. And yeah, the suit is absolutely like perfect. So let's have a look at the articulation. Now, the feet, I would say are kind of really way too stiff. The legs itself easily could have had a little bit more kind of like push to it. It does feel like it's pretty kind of like stiff, but hopefully that's a sign that the figure won't break straight away. Legs, okay. They move, but they're very kind of like stiff. Like put it in some hot water, I think. If that's the way to do it, do it. But again, at your own risk. Very, very flexible for him. And then the arms move up like so. And you can, so he's gonna windmill. The hands move around. And the hands move around that way, which is fantastic. And again, you can bend them all if you want to, just like that. And again, if you want to twist the head around, you can do, which gives him his Adam's apple right there to actually the proper way of doing it. Adding the Venom head is absolutely fantastic. I really like this sort of stuff because it does generally add a little bit more to the kind of figure. So if you wanted to play with it, if you wanted to add in certain things. Now, originally I thought that you had to kind of like push it over, like the head had to go through, which could stretch out the plastic or break it. but you can actually just pull off the head and then just attach it onto its body. But it does kind of add in a lot more to it, I think, which adds a lot more value to it. So effectively you could swap it with the standard head here. Let's try that. So it looks kind of weird. I'm guessing it's because of the colors. Like, it all pretty much blends into one. But if you wanted to have this particular part on there, you could do to kind of give it a little bit more oomph if you wanted. And this is obviously Spider-Man fully like masked up, which looks really, really cool. Now, obviously when putting the head on, it doesn't click. So just be careful you don't twist or bend the head joint on it. But yeah, it adds a little bit more. I kind of like the Peter head more, I think. But yeah, let's kind of like pose them up and see what we can do. So we have the two web hands, which reminds me of the kind of armored Spider-Man back in the day from the 90s cartoon. So I'm glad that they included these sorts of hands. Then you have the kind of grapple hands if he wants to like hold things or hold onto the wall. Emo Peter. Looks really weird, but it looks just like him. Kind of reminds me of the guy from the Mighty Boosh as well. And then we've got Venom like coming out, so you can see the symbiote, which looks really, really cool. And I generally kind of really like that as well. Basic web hands, if you want to see it on the actual figure itself, looks kind of cool. I kind of generally really like it. Adds a little bit more to the figure and not just a general punching one. And as you can see here, he has his different posing hands. So it kind of gives a lot more to it. So it's not just a plain standard figure that is kind of boring. You do kind of give it a little bit more life. And there we go. There's the black suit Spidey from Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire. It's a really nice looking suit. I have to admit, it looks absolutely fantastic for what it is. And it's definitely one that I would say pick up, buy, add to your collection, because everyone had been asking for this for a very long time. And now we get it. And especially since you get like the Bully Maguire head. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. It poses really well. You can do so many things with it. And yeah, I haven't really explored multiple like poses that you can do. But yeah, this is a generally really nice figure, and it's definitely one to add to your collection. But the main question I want to ask is, what do you think about this figure? Would you buy it? Would you not? Let me know down below in the comments and let's discuss this. And while you're down there, why not hit the like button and subscribe, as I'm trying to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know that we can do this. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。